following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
It is Friday! You're looking live at a very weird Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star Frisco, Texas, where there are white tents that aren't quite pitched yet.
What's going on?
We don't know. We think maybe Oktoberfest out here this weekend, possibly something. Whatever it is, come check it out because it looks like it's going to be cool. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it is 87 degrees. The high is 89. The low is 65.
He is Shannon. Chris is in the back. Jesse and Nate decided to chat outside. Oh, here they come. Now they're here. Oh, it's 101.
You're on a show, fellas.
102.
Man.
Hey.
That's gotta be racist.
Hey.
That's gotta be racist.
Do that, Jess.
We're live.
Hey, we're live. Just letting you know.
are on the
See, it was
air.
on time.
Yeah, that's gotta. We don't see it time. That's Kurt 3 Pump Daniels. He's Nate Newton. That's Shannon Gross in the back, keeping it live and local. It's Chris Beam. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. I'm never late, always on time. But together we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People feel us when we speak.
Brought to you each and every show by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. We're going to get our wings on Monday.
Yes, one way or another.
Monday. And that Cowboys offensive line, go get that six-piece. Come Sunday night. It's hot in here, Chris. It's warm.
That's because the sexy walked in.
Oh, man. What were you guys doing? Just grab-assing out there in the hall?
just
having a show?
Yeah, they were.
We were just having a conversation with one another.
Get him, Shannon. Get him. Get him, Shannon.
Literally, we were just standing right out there watching practice.
I know, you were.
We were just having the
Chris
greatest
goes-
of conversation.
Chris goes, let's start the show and see how long it takes him to figure out that we are actually live. And he's yelling at y'all, we are starting the show.
No, we were just standing right there outside the studio having the greatest of conversation. Just
See, what happened, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Okay.
We was out there.
It's someone else's fault, but go ahead.
There was three brothers out there talking. And one of the brothers said, Nate hate black quarterbacks. Jesse say, I do too. And the brother ran down the hall. Say, hey, that's what the conversation was about.
Okay.
And then Jesse said, hold on, we got a show. Like, but it's two white dudes.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show. Glad y'all made it.
All right.
Glad you made it. Nice shirt. What is that, Jesse? I
you like
that
this shirt?
Yeah.
Oh.
this out right here.
Little CD Lamb and Pickens.
Yeah. I don't know her sister's names, but Kat. What's her dad name? He does our Spanish radio.
Oh, Victor Villalba.
Yeah. So Kat Villalba, her sister made this, and she showed me, and I was like, I need one. She's like, well, I don't want to get anybody. I said, send me the shirt. Just send me the shirt. I'll tell them. And I texted her earlier to get the information because a lot of people have been asking me where can they get this shirt from, and she never texted me back. But yeah,
That's nice.
This is custom made.
Never
right
seen
here.
that
This
picture
is-
before.
Yeah.
They're like at a high school or something, working
I
out,
don't
taking
even
a
know.
break.
No clue.
Little fence behind them.
I can't wait.
bleachers.
I'm gonna send a picture and send it to CD and see what he thinks about it.
Yeah, I like it. That's tight. Wish we could see them on the field together this week, but
Well,
That'd be nice.
that won't happen. So
So you get two cornerbacks on the field.
yeah, let's talk
there we
about
go.
that. There we go. That's what we call going into transition. There you go, Nate. All right.
Is that a good thing?
Well, they were both Diggs and Blands who were talking about full go in practice yesterday, and Kurt put together a little stat, and he said it's pretty incredible that in the last 3 seasons, including 2025, they've only been on the field together in 4 games.
wow.
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. How big is that for this team this week, for both of those guys to be? And here's the other part. How healthy are they going to be, and are they healthy enough to make a difference, or is that almost a handicap if they're not full go?
That's a lot you just put in that question.
Yeah, just answer the question. Just answer.
The part
is it good?
The part
Is
I'm
it good?
answering is after the game, I don't want to hear, hey, well, they ain't played together a while, and they going to take some time. If we going to hear that right there, don't even play them.
Here's why it's good. Because these are your two best corners. Yes?
Yeah.
Like this is, and is it,
Hands down.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what Rebel is. We don't, I don't even know. God, I don't know where Seatbelt's at. I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at. You got Reddy and Torquez, and these two are your very best corners. And if this is a week where I believe that we finally have to be able to live up to the things that Jerry Jones said when he made the trade back in August at the podium, that you can manufacture, and if, for those of you who are listening, I'm doing my air quotes, that you can manufacture pressure. Well, that means you're going to have to bring more guys than just your down four because they haven't been cutting it. So now you're going to have to add and insert the 6th, 7th guy into play to manufacture pressure. Well, that means if I'm bringing 6, 7 dudes, that means only 4 dudes are on the back end. That means you're probably going to have to play a little bit more man coverage or quarters coverage. And these are the guys who you've paid this year and in the years past to be able to hold up against any sort of receiver and any sort of passing game. So if now is ever the moment where you're trying to generate pass pressure or pressure in general, you'd like to have your 2 best corners out there playing football. Yeah. So that's the positive part of those 2 guys playing together for what this will be their 5th time, you said?
This will be their 5th time.
5th time together playing.
For the last 2-3 years.
2-3 years. So that's the good part, is that you have 2 corners that you hope are able to communicate, are able to adjust, are able to cover, are able to hear the one word that they call and whatever the coverage is. You hope that's a part of this defensive scheme for this week.
At least you now have guys on the field that have proven that they can do that in the past. Now, whether they do that this Sunday or not,
it's a whole different story.
Because they are, kind of on their own islands. There isn't is there a chemistry missing at all because they've been out there?
No, because again, what I do over here doesn't impact you over there.
They don't have to.
Really what I mean? They're not playing off each other. And now it could be the part of if I'm boundary side, if I'm field side, who's my safety? Who we're working with back there? That's where that communication comes into play of that we're all on the same page. And so hopefully it works. Coach Schottenheimer talked about that they went defensively. They went in the meeting, and everyone but the defensive linemen, and they were watching plays, and they would have the play come out, the formation would come out on the screen, and everybody in the room is sitting comfortably in a meeting room in an air conditioner, calling out what the call is, in hope that this helps with the communication. So we'll see. But to his credit, he also said, easier said than done when we're sitting in a meeting room and everything's comfortable and there's no adversity and guys you aren't tired, you aren't hurt. This isn't.
And there's not 80,000 people yelling at you.
So he's like, but we're trying to mitigate any miscommunication throughout what we want to call for this game.
All right, let's just get it out of our system. Michael Parsons. Let's get it out this week.
I thought we did that yesterday.
We did, but
you just need
here's another point. Yeah, I want to get your take on, as an offensive lineman, going against a former teammate that you practiced against hundreds of times.
Right.
Who is it more beneficial for in this game? The offensive lineman knowing Micah or Micah knowing the offensive lineman?
I hate to be simple, but it goes to the best player.
I was thinking the same thing in my head. In my head, I'm like, this is the best player.
Like, you know how many people don't practice against Michael Jordan and he don't win it abused?
It's facts.
It normally goes to the best player.
Yep.
Just because
I'm better.
I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm better.
Doesn't matter.
I'm better.
And see, I'll give you an example. When Nate Thomas was practicing against Jared Verse in training camp, the first thing I called back and told y'all, hey, Verse didn't come. I hope this kid don't fool himself. If we have to wind up playing these dudes later on, which we ain't playing them. So And then you see Verse against Philadelphia just bringing it. You know what? We talking about Parsons. Yeah, let's don't go there.
So all the talk about Parsons this week, but there hasn't been hardly any talk about Kenny Clark playing against his former team. And
because he's not Parsons.
Right, but is this going to be a big game for him? Because he's got a lot to prove, and hopefully he's over there like, hey, I was part of this deal too. Like I'm not chopped liver over here. I'm not spam. Like, is this opportunity for him to step up and really make an impact on steal the headlines?
Because their center didn't play well last week against Cleveland. Their center, well, a lot of guys struggled, but their center struggled last week. Missed some blocks, got beat a couple of times. I don't think he gave up a sack. I'm not sure. I need to go back and look at the film. Clark is a player. He is nice. But once again, I'm going to say this right here. You know what would make it sweeter for Clark? If he had somebody that can alleviate some of those double teams.
You mean like how last week when the Cleveland Browns, when the good old Malik Collins, right?
Yeah.
Was able to beat up that center because why?
He was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Another dude wore number 95 standing out there. They were like, hey, we're all going this way, Malik. You go ahead and take it to this center by yourself one-on-one because we're going to go over here and try to stop this cyborg. But that matters. Like, that matters in the grand scheme of things because, again, we're talking about, all right, are the Cowboys going to manufacture pressure? If you're going to go with the same four-man front, I wasn't the greatest person in math. I just wasn't. It's not. I can count money. Right. I can make it. I can count it. You know, I'm counting dollars.
Can you count coverages?
I can count coverages. Okay. I can do that. But
so anything under about 11 or under,
when we get to that, a little bit past multiplication, when we get to that algebra, I'm out.
You don't need that these days.
Yeah,
anyway.
no. And then I got a calculator. I'm good.
Yeah.
And ChatGPT, right, Chris? Just ask ChatGPT. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
The best.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But for if they're going to rush 4 and the offensive line has 5, we just look at each other and go, who's the most difficult dude that we have to block on their team? Oh, Kenny, no problem. Guard. If he's in 0 over the center, one of you got to help. Depending on what shade he is on the side of the center, that's where we're going to help. We're going to go to him, and then we're going to say, well, Osa, you have to go and beat, as a Rocco, you have to go and beat one-on-one, but I got 5 guys to block 4. That's the part where you have to figure out what you want to do because he's not like Kenny Clark is a good player. He's not a good enough player where he's going to consistently beat double teams and make life miserable for you. If you give him one-on-one enough times, he'll create some pressure. He'll split a double team every now and again. But for the most part, they'll win that battle because there'll always be 2 guys hammering down on him every single play.
And then when you're talking about after about 25 to 30 plays, if he's a smart player, he's continuing to trying to figure out where's this soft spot. Where's this soft spot? So he could be bouncing back and forth the whole game and never get there. Yeah. It's just amazing that we have not had any pressure, constant pressure. That's what it takes when the game get tight, when you're going back and forth and the game is tight right before the half, 4 minutes left in the game. Every team, whether it's a good record or a bad record, a coach can stand up for his player. Who is that player that we say, man, we down by 3, we need a play? Who is your defensive player where you're going to say, man, this dude here, he going to make something happen, whether it's indirectly or directly? Right now, we don't see that guy.
You need the Mariano Rivera. Who's your closer?
Yes.
Who's a guy that can come in and close it? That's an important piece.
Yes.
Talking about manufacturing pressure, I mean, the stat yesterday, I mean, they're 7th in pressure when they blitz, and they're like 28th when they don't. I mean, should they be blitzing more? Should that be part of this manufacturing pressure thing?
Not right now. I think the coaches know who the players are. And they look at him and say, this is what he can do. Now you're at that point where, now how do I start fitting them to be a team? Because I know what they can do. The bullets have been fired. We shot at the target 20 times. Now I know what this rifle can do. Okay, so now we should, if this, what is it? What is that? The analog, the
Analytics.
The analytics say this is what you should do. Excuse me, man. The analytics say this is what you should do. Why don't you do it? Yeah. And I'm sorry I made you laugh there.
Yeah. But the analytics can say one thing, but then we have to take analytics and we have to go, but when I do it, we give up 40-yard bombs. Because in order to go and get pressure, I have to be willing to guard dudes on the back end.
But Jesse,
done that.
That is not all right. I mean, yes, you got to understand that it was not because
the Cowboys lead the National Football
I understand.
13
big plays.
13 in 3 weeks.
But over half of those is because guys were running free. I'm saying if you cover these guys or run alongside these guys, then let the analytics may take over.
Yeah, but again, we're saying the same thing.
If I say
a bunch
Jerry, and that means now they got it packed down because, hey, Shannon, that means something. So they're going to know who to cover now in the backfield.
But see, here's the thing. No. See, the call is to telling you what the defense is. Right? Their problem has been when guys start to shifting and moving, what is the next step after?
And they have a name. So when you move, hey, Kurt, you got a name now.
So now you start in Jerry. They move, you call Kurt.
Kurt, yeah.
And then they move again, you call Shannon.
Shannon, yeah.
Somebody's going to forget that. Somebody's going to go, wait, we in Kurt or we in Jerry?
But they're practicing over there in Arizona,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Somebody's
They
going to
got
miss
it.
that.
Nate said they got it.
Somebody's going to go, wait, you said what? Man, I thought you said we went in Kurt. No, man, we went in. They didn't move. They was in Jerry. You sure he ain't move? I thought you said that's the.
And as the guys crossing the goal line 10 yards behind everybody, they point at each other across the field, go, you said Jerry. He said, no, you thought you said Kurt. No, he said Kurt. I said Jerry. You said Jesse.
You know what this reminds me of? You want to go to a break and we'll come back and I'll tell you.
No, go.
Who's on first?
Yeah.
No.
They were thinking the same thing. Who's on first?
This reminds me of another coach, which I will call his name, David Schuler. Before every game we played, he was big on the offensive line, calling over, under, trying to call a protection and stuff like that, and calling out Troy and all of this. And we'll do this before, run the film. Troy, what you got here? Troy, call the protection. What is this, Nate? And we went on and on and on. But boy, the next day when that fire came, just like you said earlier, next day when that heat was coming, when New York was bringing Lawrence Taylor off that edge,
your hearing go back.
Everybody forgot.
I'm telling you.
I averaged me about 2 or 3 offsides.
Your hearing started to go back. You looking at that? He breathing hard. Yeah. You would be shocked and amazed just how many times a joker would break the huddle, and you get lined up, and you got a dog over top of you, and you go. Now you so locked in on what you got to do. How am I going to defeat this dude?
Yes. Coming out his mouth.
And then you go. And then you like. You like, damn, I done forgot the count. I done forgot the damn count. What's the count? Now you late, get out the ball because you don't want to jump, and now you're like, damn, what do I have? And then they start to change. Quarterback start yelling at you. He changing the play. You like,
and you know,
I'm just gonna run straight.
And this is the funny thing about all of it. When nobody fusses at you, because they don't know either. When you see a bunch of guys just huddling up and you don't see nobody going, it's like, man, hey, it was your turn this time. Maybe it's me next time.
What Mike Tyson say? Everybody got a plan to get punched in the mouth.
Every time.
So I'm hoping this thing works that coach is devised. I really hope it works.
We'll find out Sunday night. Let's take our first break. When we come back, more football. Hanging with the boys.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/cowboys.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by blockchain.com.
Blockchain!
Thank you, blockchain.com. How much clowning are we going to see this week? Talking about pressure and maybe being able to mix
The coach said all we can get.
Is that 15 snaps, maybe?
Somewhere in between there, 15, 20.
You think he's going to be just situational, or will they put him in some run
Don't do that.
stuff?
No, don't do that.
Just situational?
Just pass.
I have a strong feeling in my core. This is just I'll save it because it's going to be a part of my stat.
Your stat?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Save it.
Yeah, I'll save it.
All right. I don't even know how to transition to this, but we'll transition to it because, Kurt, it's a great stat. And then maybe we'll take phone calls. Call us, 888-855-2297. The refs for this game are the same referee, the head referee, is the same one that was in the playoff loss to Green Bay. Dallas is 2-8 when he refs their games. Is that a coincidence, or do certain refs just? Because I know that's a thing now. I know Broadus does a segment and he breaks down like, here's the officiating crew and here's how they call and here's how they do this. And I know they study it and they tell the team over there like, this is what these guys will call. This is what this crew does. Are there some crews that just don't match up well with teams, or is it like, hey, just be better? Just be better. And
it's you may have a crew that's very stringent and strict on where you are deficient. If this crew comes in here and they're like, man, this crew is like you said, the stats are out there. This crew calls a lot of offensive holding, and you having a bad offensive holding year, it's not every time you run into that crew. This is what it's going to be. Although that's the head official, this is what it's going to be. So sometimes it's just the luck of the draw or the bad luck of the draw. You just get a crew that just doesn't fit with what you are bad at. Or, you do a lot.
Or they do fit what you are bad at.
Right. So
was that a big deal back when you played?
No, be better.
There's certain guys
be better.
Like, hey,
be better. And Coach Johnson was ahead of the game. He'd be like, man, he's a fish of hill, y'all. But he always coach, be better. Coach your players' coaches.
And another thing that coaches will do, and that's both the Cowboys do it and other teams do it as well, is when they look at that stat and they go, all right, this crew is really big on pick a penalty, right? Whatever it is. Pre-game, everybody walking out there, I'll walk up to the ref. Hey, man, you really got to look at number 60 for their team because, man, he is holding, man. We watched film this week, and that guy is
That's what they did to LP in Washington,
and
6
all you
years
do
ago?
is I'm planting the seed. I'm planting the seed. And in the first quarter, I'm like, hey, man, watch that holding. 60. What he is holding. And I'm yelling and yelling. And then lo and behold.
And then all of a sudden, all you have to do is wait for that running back to cut back real hard, and you just float.
Shoot! Because in his mind,
people don't flop in the NFL.
He don't stop hearing.
Yes, they do.
Number 60's holding, or hey, they do it. Just plant the seed early in the game. Stay on them on the sideline, and sooner or later, and hopefully it's right when you need it to be. Boom, flag.
All right, Chris said we got a call. Who we got, Chris?
We got Eric in North Carolina.
Oh!
Hey,
what's up, my guys?
What up, man?
What's for lunch?
Man, I just had ribs, bro. I went to the Texas Roadhouse and had some ribs, man.
Nice.
You know, I had a little meeting for lunch today with my people, my business partner, and we opened up a food truck and everything out here in Eastern North Carolina, man. And we had lunch at Texas Roadhouse, man. Had some ribs, man. I ain't had but three or so. Yeah, man, I've been doing good. How y'all been doing, man? Y'all doing y'all thing out there, man. Jeff, you a busy man. Shannon, you still holding down your son, man. I love what y'all doing. I see y'all from afar, and I just want to tell y'all, man, I admire what y'all doing. Keep up the great work. Nate, you bringing the thunder, man, at the end of those games every night, man.
Thank you,
with
bro.
the OT and everything, man. I'm watching y'all. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Y'all keeping me inspired and motivated. I just want to tell y'all that. So everything good, man. Cowboys for life, you know. So, yeah, but other than that, man, hey, Cowboys, pick of the week right here. We're going to beat these guys. I'm telling you this. We're going to get some guys for playing time that deserve it. We're going to mix up the look. We're going to go out there and get it done, y'all. Telling you.
What's the pathway to victory?
Please tell
the
me.
pathway to me this week of victory, man, is continue to keep the running game at bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's communicate. Do not blow these coverages. We see these guys are running free on these plays, right? Let's just get back to the basics. Keep everything in front of us like we did in Philadelphia, right? Like that second half against Philadelphia, these guys look like a team that can do it, right? I have hope with Bland back. Bland should definitely add to the coverage issues, right? I believe, the defensive line getting the push. We know about all these injuries on their offensive line. We definitely need to take advantage of that, right? They're on there like the fourth right tackle, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Issues at center. Let's expose these guys where we can. We can no longer, if you let Caleb Williams and Russell Wilson look like Joe Montana, what do you think Jordan Love is going to look like? He has all day to stand back there, right? So let's facilitate or manufacture this pressure, as you guys say, let's just get it done, right? Because in the second half, I'm going to be done. In the second half, we saw a couple of those blitz looks in the second half against Philadelphia. It worked. They got home. Why do we stop doing that, right? So let's just find out what these guys are great at. Let's do it, man. Get out your own way. Get out your way of doing things and mix it up, man.
What's your score?
That's my thing.
What's your score?
The score's going to be 23-17. $23-17.
23-17. All right, Eric. Good hearing from you, man. We miss you.
Likewise.
Is them real bones soft? Is them bones on the rib soft and you put them in a
crock pot?
A crock pot, or you put them over
They get soft. I've done a crock pot ribs, decadent. And the bone, my dog get all the bones. Bones.
Okay. All right. Be careful with them bones now. Make sure you keep his digestive tract right.
Well, not too many, right. Only what you done well. But you're right. I don't give my dog too many bones. But that's it, man. Look, I love y'all. I'm going to call, check on y'all, man. Probably by
all right. We're trying to let you go. Just go out gracefully, Eric. Don't hang on.
All right, Eric.
Don't
See you later.
Hang
Bye.
on. See ya. We got to go, Eric. We got a show to do.
It, man. He went at it, man.
Kurt, real quick. Kurt,
Yeah.
man, we love you too, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we love you, Kurt.
He got everybody but Kurt. Hey, Kurt, we love you too.
We love you, Kurt.
You went down the line, skipped right over Kurt, went right to Nate.
All
right, let's take one more break. When we come back, we got another call, and we will give you our game predictions. See how many points Nate has the Cowboys winning by this week.
Term to blow out lost to Green Bay.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment for the week of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by 7-Eleven, where there's a $5,000 winner every single day. Shop with 7 rewards, then play the in-app game for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. New daily cash winners only at 7-Eleven. Are you next? No purchase necessary. Ends 1/6/2026. U.S. and D.C. Ages 16 and over. For full official rules and free gameplay, go to 5k-a-day.com/rules. All right, Chris. Let's get to at least one more call. Who we got?
We got Lester in Minnesota.
Lester in Minnesota. How are you?
Hey, what's up, boys? Cowboys since '77.
I'll tell you what we won't do this time, Lester. We won't ask you how you became a Cowboy fan, Lester. We won't do that. Not this time.
We already know.
In fact,
we already know.
Get right to your scores and prediction, my guy. You took him a lot last time. What's your score? What's your prediction?
He was excited,
We got to get you in and get you out, Lester.
Excited to talk to you.
I know. I tried to call in last week. I got one grievance. We should never, ever, ever have CeeDee Lamb running the ball. That's a self-inflicted wound. There's no reason for him to be running the ball. He's our best player or second best player on the team. He should do what receivers do. Whatever that is, that's what he should do, nothing else. But my prediction is, as Nate would say, we win by 1. We got to run the ball. I'm old school. We got to run the ball, play defense, keep that clean, play action pass, throw the ball. I'm out.
All right, Lester. Call back anytime.
Like that, you are a friend of the show and welcome anytime.
We didn't really talk about that. Did you guys have a problem with that? You always say get the ball in your playmaker's hands, but do you really want your wide receiver running in that kind of traffic? Is it or
not when you got a running back averaging 7.4 yards a carry?
Just don't get cute.
Yeah.
Do what you're doing.
They've been running him since he came into the league, so I don't know. It's just bad luck, but got to get the ball.
If it was
get the ball in your best player's
I
hands,
have
right?
no luck at all.
So you don't have a problem with it, Kurt?
That's why he went off there.
Nate does. Jesse?
Yeah, I guess hindsight is 20/20, but I don't like jet sweeps are fine, but I don't want to turn around and hand him the ball where he has to kind of read through holes. That's what you got Devontae Turpin for. It's what you got other guys on this team for. Hell, if you're looking for a spark, activate Jaden Blue. But you know, I get it. Hindsight's 20/20, and they've done it before. You just run this type of risk every single time. I'd rather have CD out there catching
because
passes.
I think when it happened, I'm like, wow, CD hurt. I didn't look at it that he was a running back, you know, but I did look at the fact like, hey, we got to do it averaging 7 yards a carry that we erased out of the third quarter.
And you wasn't at that point in time in the game. You weren't looking, because sometimes you get into a game where you're looking for a spark. You're like, man, we're dragging. We don't have energy. We're not being able to complete things. Like, I need to get my player the ball in his hands and get a spark. At that moment in time, you didn't need to do that. You got cute for no reason when you had a good thing going with Javonte, 7 yards of carry, and just passed the ball. But it's always hindsight's always 20/20.
CD has averaged 6.8 yards per carry in his career, 3 touchdowns and 21 first downs.
How many carries does he have?
57.
Really? 57 carries.
I would like to see if he can get 57 over the next 4.
Have we gotten a timeline on him yet, other than what we heard earlier in the week?
No, just what 4 weeks or something. 2 to 4 they're saying, but
2 to 4.
surely it'll be more like 4 to 6.
Because you kind of need your ankles.
But I do believe if there's one player, like we always talk about rehab and how some of these guys around here don't want to rehab. CD's not that one of those guys. Like, he's one of those guys where if the timeline says 4 to 6, he likely might get it at 4.
Yeah.
Like, he's tough. 2, I know for a fact he's doing around the clock treatment. Like, he's getting it here and he's leaving here,
going and getting a boot,
and he's getting it. He's getting it at home as well. So he's definitely working to get back.
We need you. Come on back. When do you start? You mentioned Jaden Blue. At what point? Let's just say the season keeps going the way it's going now. At what point do you start putting the new guys in and giving that
for
chance?
him when he gets more consistent? Because
I just mean in general. When do you start giving?
You mean
reps?
in general?
Yeah. Like, at what point do you say, okay,
if a guy has shown that he can master the plays out there on the field, as soon as they start doing that, no matter how the season go, you drafted these guys, especially the guys you drafted. It's something that they don't trust about him right now. And once that is cleared up, or once they believe in enough, put him out there. Because I'm with Jesse. Everybody want to see the guy go. Everybody want to see him play. But and some guys learn at a different rate too. He may be one of them guys, once he get it, he going to have it.
You get smoked this week, he's playing next week. Because now I got to start pulling out all my styles. I got to start trying to save face a little bit and try to. I'm throwing against the wall now. I need something to stick. I need something to give me something. If you get smoked this weekend, if it's a competitive game and they just they got more Jimmys and Joes and beat you at the end, then you tip your cap and you go on. You get smoked this week, you get 14, 17 points smoked.
Need a shakedown.
Yeah, but still, I'm going to stick to that because running backs and linemen, I don't like to force into the issue because of what we got standing back there. Wide receiver, DB, all of that, but if you just going to throw a dude in there that don't know what he's doing, all of a sudden Dak getting up off his back, and first thing we're going to be coming to him Monday saying, man, why did you even play this dude? I was Jesse say he got smoked. No, I just can't. Don't let, unless you, now we have shown, and I don't know if this is going to be consistent, we have 1 or 2 timeouts left. It's 4 minutes. We down 17. We may see Milton again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could happen, bro. Everybody that I thought close to the team, I said, man, why did that happen? I've never seen that happen. Well, the timeouts was gone and this, and this. And I'm like, yeah, but I never seen, they want to see Milton, man. They want to try to get him up to speed and going in game-type situations. So I don't agree with it, but that is the new league, I guess, or the way the Cowboys going to do it anyway.
All right, Jesse, what is your – before we do that, give us your players to watch, Nate, and then, Jesse, you go.
I have one player to watch and one player only. I want this player to carry the ball 35 times minimum. That's Javonte Williams for the Cowboys. That's the only guy I'm watching. If he don't touch the ball 35 times, because we need to stay with the chains or ahead of the chains.
What about on Green Bay's side of the ball?
Watch them all. I will watch number 7, Quay. I like this linebacker. He can He's not a great cover guy, but he can cover. He fills his gaps. He fills his lane. And they don't concentrate on stopping the run like a lot of teams do, but they seem to make it happen. I like how he does things. Give me a quick analogy on him.
How I looked at it was they stopped the running on the way to the quarterback.
Yes, they do, Minnesota style.
Yeah, like on the way to the quarterback
they stop
the run.
Yeah.
But we're going to get the quarterback.
Who are your two players to watch?
Does it go into my deal?
No.
It's just separate.
We'll come back to his deal.
Like on film, who's kind of jumped out for you this week for people that may not be super familiar with Green Bay, and you're like, hey, keep an eye on
offensively or defensively?
Just do one of each.
Offensively, the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
He's nice.
Tucker Kraft. I always talk about like this football playing dudes. Like I've always enjoyed football playing dudes. He falls into that category. Like he's just a football playing dude, and Donovan Wilson and Malik Hooker and Wanye Thomas, whoever's tasked to cover him.
Got your hands full.
You in for a day.
All day, huh?
You in for a day. He gonna try to block you, and when he get the ball in his hand, he turns into one of those physical, runners after the catch with the ball in his hand. And then defensively, Edgerrin Cooper, the other linebacker, 55? What is he? 56. Right? Like Edgerrin,
he never comes off the field either.
He's one of those guys that, yes, you're gonna pay attention to Micah, yes, you're gonna pay attention to Rashawn Gary. Edgerrin Cooper is one of the best pass rushers on this defense. He's fast, he's physical, and he might be the dude you look up and you're like, hey, he got 3 sacks. Because the way he attacks.
This is gonna be like Oprah at the game. You get a sack. You get a sack. You get a sack.
If the Cowboys get behind if the Cowboys get behind and they turn into a definite pass game, it can get like that. And so,
I don't care how this game. No, I don't want to stop the show. Go on.
And the one thing I want people to stop saying to me in general, but just in like when people are like, oh well, they only scored 10 points last week against the Browns, and we can do da.
Come on, fellas, stop.
Browns, go look. The Browns are the number 1 defense in the league. They're the number 1 defense in the league.
We are not.
That's what I'm going to leave it at that. The Browns are. So don't tell me about if we do the Browns did. The Browns are the number 1 defense in the league. They got a lot of what we don't have. I know that they're the Browns, and I know what comes with that. They're the number 1 defense in the league. So until we get into that conversation of being, hell, let's be a top 20 defense in the league first. Don't tell me what the Browns did to this offense, to their offensive line, to their pass catchers, to their running game, because we're not them and they're not us. So until we prove ourselves to be like the Browns defense, which is the number 1 defense in the league,
tap the brake.
Don't tell me that anymore. Don't tell me what happened to the Browns last week.
Please text him.
What's your stat to watch this week, Jim?
My stat to watch, because in my core, I truly do believe this. I think LaFleur wants to embarrass the Cowboys.
Why?
And not in a way that you think.
Okay.
I think he wants to physically embarrass the Cowboys. I think he wants to see the will come up out of the Cowboys. And I believe that you're going to see a running game from the Green Bay Packers that makes the Cowboys quit, or at least try. And so my stat,
heavy dose of Josh Jacobs.
If Josh Jacobs is over 100 yards rushing, this is ugly. This is ugly. This not going to be. We probably won't have the NFC Offensive Player of the Week coming against us this week in Jordan Love. It's possible if they ain't covering folks.
But it could be Josh Jacobs.
But I have a sneaky suspicion, because this is just they want to go at you. They want to mitigate you, exposing their offensive line that are out right now. They want to check the oil and see if you've gotten better. And one of the reasons why the Cowboys' run numbers are down so much is because people passing so much on them. You know what I mean? Not saying that they're not having success in the run game, but I just feel like that's where they want to go. They want to they want to impose their will on you and then play action pass for big plays. But I think it's going to be a heavy doses of Josh Jacobs early, middle, and late in this football game.
All right. That time, Kurt. What's your prediction? Cowboys are 7-point underdogs at home.
Yeah, unfortunately, I will.
7 what?
Oh,
7-point underdogs at home.
Man, that's kind of unusual.
Yeah, usually at home it's pretty high. Usually at home you're
your favorite.
Your favorite, or it's a little bit closer. Yeah. Like 3.
And you get 3 points at home, so
Right.
everybody's expecting them to lose basically by 10.
By 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll go.
That's shocking.
The visitors, I'll say 27-20.
27. Ooh, a close one.
Closer than I expected.
Nate, how much are the Cowboys winning by this week?
Man, I'm tell you what, bro. We got to run that ball 40 times.
40 runs.
I agree.
40
That's
runs.
all I'm gonna say, man. If that boy ain't beat up and bruised after this game here, man, I'm with Jesse on that. If he, like they gonna do with Jacobs, we gonna have to do extra hard with this dude, Javonte. Come on, man.
I agree. The Cowboys got to muddy this game up. They got to make it a. They got to make
as
it
possible, man.
They got to make it UGLY.
Right.
Ugly.
You ain't got no alibi. Chris,
Yes, sir.
what's your score?
I'm going to go AI has it Green Bay 27-21. I'm going to go with that.
27.
'Cause it went undefeated
He a
last
AI
week.
guy. You know what?
Look, Chris back there, he got
Yeah.
AI Song, AI Hicks.
Hey.
We're going to start calling Chris
It went
AI.
6-0
Yeah,
last week.
that's
So I
amazing.
cannot. Like,
AI did?
We're going
Yeah,
to
it
start
went
calling Bean
6-0 last
AI.
Wow. I'm going to flip the script this week. I don't know why. Nothing on
Right.
paper says it's going to make any sense. Everybody's picking against the Cowboys. Maybe they get motivated this week. In a stunner, the Cowboys
Nice.
last second 73-yard field goal by Brandon Aubrey to win
That would be
27-24 Cowboys.
You ain't sound too
Right.
nice. 73-yard
I
field
am.
goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be a record.
Yeah.
Jesse,
Man, this is gonna get ugly, and I don't wish that, but I just have a feeling. I do. I do.
He been trying to fight it off all week.
I have, but this is
how ugly? 31,
31-13.
13.
If Pickens don't get involved early,
Bad news, huh?
because you ain't finna throw my boy the tight end 25 times for 100 yards. So Pickens, he better do what he do best: get down that sideline and make about 3 or 4.
PIs.
Yeah, get 3 or 4 catches.
All right, fellas. By the way, Nate, I like Jesse's shirt, but you're the winner. When you're actually in the Black College Football Hall of Fame and you can wear the shirt, what you pointing at? The green bracelet?
I almost forgot. Easy on the eye.
Green pants on.
Hey! What you got? Hey, got the star. Yeah, remember, make sure you put star on the left shoulder and he's left at home with
Yes.
Jesse, good stuff.
Good
Hey,
stuff,
good
Jess.
stuff. Y'all have some good
Jess
shows
said they
this
gonna
weekend.
punish us with Josh Jacobs.
Chris, hope you get some sleep Sunday night. Hopefully.
AI, what's up, baby?
With
Chris GPT.
Yes, sir.
Pillow.
That's funny.
GPT.
Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Josh is not back there today, is he?
No, he just showed up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Josh.
Josh been
Thanks
going
for
2 days in a row.
Thanks for showing up. We will be back Monday. It'll be Cowboys. We have a special guest on Monday. Is that confirmed,
do.
Chris?
Yes, there will be a guest in studio.
Make sure
And
you-
the
So you're gonna
wings.
develop him out of AI?
No.
Probably.
Make sure you tune in because that may be the whole show Monday.
Yeah, wing drop.
If this
Wing drop.
if this
Talk to
thing
the
goes
guy.
like Jesse says it's going to go, won't be much to talk about.
You be the reason why
except the
people
special
hate me.
guest.
I'm gonna have
You
like
been-
10 mics in there.
This would be the reason why you people hate me, because you just keep piling on. Let's get out of this show, man.
Victory Monday coming up.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?